Your life is a system, whether you know it or not. If your life feels chaotic, if you're constantly reacting, firefighting, or starting over, it's not because you haven't found the right productivity hack. It's because you're living inside a system and you haven't seen it yet. Your life is producing exactly what it's designed to produce. The question is, who designed it? Let's define what a system is. A system is a set of interconnected elements with a purpose that produces results over time. In nature, systems run everything. The water cycle, the immune system, a beehive. In your life, the same logic applies. Your body is a system. Your finances are a system. Your morning routine, your mental health, your calendar is a system. Each of these has input, processes, and outputs, and often feedback loops. The point isn't to control everything. The point is to see the system so you can stop blaming yourself and start redesigning the structure that shapes your behavior. At the heart of every system is feedback. Feedback tells the system what's working and what needs to change. Some feedback loops are balancing, they keep things steady. Think, you eat, then you feel full, then you stop eating. Or you get tired, then you sleep, then you feel restored. Others are reinforcing, they build momentum. One scroll on Instagram, then dopamine, then another scroll, then another, then another. Or one good workout, which makes you feel great, which makes you want to train again, which makes your identity build, and that reinforces the system. Your life is full of both types. If you keep experiencing the same frustration, the same back pain, the same arguments, the same burnout, it's probably a feedback loop running. One you haven't noticed, or one you haven't interrupted. And feedback isn't always loud. Sometimes it's a whisper, low energy, low self-worth, vague, disconnect. But that's still data. Ignore it and the system continues. Listen to it and you can start to adjust. Every system has limits. That's not a bug, it's a feature. In biology, we have energy limits, attention limits, hormonal limits. In finance, we have budget constraints, time constraints, trade-offs. What most people do is fight these limits. They try to hustle harder, sleep less, or do more. But systems thinking flips the script. Instead of pushing through the limit, you design around it. For example, if your mornings are chaotic, don't try to wake up earlier on willpower. Design a nighttime system that gets you into bed earlier. Put your phone in a drawer, stack habits together, pajamas, journal, book. Make sleep the path of least resistance. Constraints give shape to the system, just like a dam creates a river. The trick is to not remove the constraint, but use it to channel flow. Let's look at a few examples, not to impress you, but to show you. You already have systems. The question is whether they serve you. Food. If you eat what's convenient, the system is reactive nourishment. If you prep meals or create rules, you're into intentional nourishment. That's a system shift. Sleep. If you sleep with your phone next to your bed, blue light hitting your eyes at midnight, you've built a system that prioritizes stimulation over rest. If your system includes a wind-down routine, no screens, and a cold bedroom, you're now designing for deep recovery. Sleep isn't about motivation, it's about systems architecture. Money. If you save what's left at the end of the month, you've built a backward system. You're reacting to the past. If you automate your savings the moment your money's paid, you flip the loop. Relationships. If you only connect when things are breaking, you've built a reactive system. If you have rituals like date nights, Sunday calls, bedtime chats, you've built a preventative system. And these systems over time create connection, not by accident, but by design. Systems don't care about your goals, they care about structure. But if your system is late nights, processed food, and no movement, you will not get fit. You can want to be wealthy, but if your system is random spending, no budget, no tracking, you'll stay stuck. You can want deeper connection, but if your system is check phone instead of check in, the system wins. The only way to change your life is to change the system beneath it. That's great news. You don't need to overhaul everything. You don't need to hustle your way to a better life. You just need to see the system and make one small change at a time. So if you feel stuck, look for the loop, look for the structure, because your life today is a perfect reflection of your current system. If you don't like the output, don't blame yourself, design something better. You are the architect, you are the operator, and now you're becoming the observer. Your life is a system, time to start designing it. And if this gives you clarity, check out more from me here. Thanks.